We're in Texas, and you want an island.
I need that truck on that island within 48 hours.
Coming up on Point Man.
We take it for a drive around the block. Nobody that I work with understands the urgency of what I have to do. I'm in friggin' Texas trying to find an island. So basically, the EPA doesn't want this out there.
And I don't want the EPA on me.
The client's gonna show up very shortly.
Kind of disappointed in the car, a little.
Uh-huh. Ridiculous.
Every film or commercial that you see needs a point man, a person who works behind the scenes, setting everything up so the director and crew can do their job. This is Clay Roberts. For over 20 years, he's made a living traveling the globe, finding unique locations, locating bizarre props, and making the impossible happen. Nobody else can do what he does. Clay Roberts is the point man. After checking out Tokyo, Clay jumps on a plane to Austin, Texas. An advertising agency has hired Clay to set up a commercial shoot for a local car dealership. First, Clay must meet with the client to get the details of this mission.
Jeff, good to meet you.
Clay Roberts, how are you?
All right, come on in and have a seat.
So, what do I have to do to put you in a commercial today?
Here's the deal. We have an idea for a commercial, a beat-up old truck out on an island in the middle of nowhere. Kind of the idea is if you're not driving a Cobra truck, you might as well be stuck on an island. And I need that truck on that island within 48 hours.
So you want to shoot this in 48 hours?
Yes.
I'm going to guess that I have to find this truck as well, this rusty old truck.
Yeah, that's part of the assignment.
Okay.
We spent a lot of money, putting this commercial together. We got a lot riding on this commercial. We needed to, pay some big dividends. We need to sell some cars off of it. So he's got a lot riding on getting this handled for us.
Well,
let's do it.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Good to meet you, sir.
All right. So this is one of the biggest car dealerships in all of Texas, in fact, of all of America. I mean, the great part of this, if I pull this off, there's a lot of money in it for me, too, which is always nice.
The dealership needs the ad to bring paying customers in the door. If the ad doesn't work, Clay fails. He has a budget of $15,000 in just 48 hours to find a beat-up truck and somehow put it on an island in the middle of Texas. Clay gets on the phone and arranges to meet Adam, his best connection in the Lone Star State. The first step is to find Adam, which isn't always easy.
Where is this dude?
Clay,
What's going on, brother? What's going on?
It's colder than witches tending brass bra here, isn't it?
Oh, wow, you're ready for me.
What, you never ridden shotgun before?
So being with Adam's always a trip because he's like a tour guide for the mentally insane.
Kevin over here has a gig out in Spicewood in Willie Land. So we're heading out to the home of Willie Nelson, man. Willie Nelson's God in Texas. And his right-hand man, Pootie Locke, has his own little restaurant out there. God rest his soul, Pootie Locke.
The one thing I've learned over the years doing this is that nobody that I work with understands the urgency of what I have to do. I don't want to offend him in any way. He's a great guy. Kevin, amazing. They're both cool guys. So what am I supposed to do? I can't push it. So, listen, after we deal with some of this location and logistical stuff, what are we doing later tonight?
We're going to a big party. I got it all planned out.
Yeah.
A lot of drinking and a lot of screwing.
Who's going?
You and me. That's it.
I walked into that.
So, Clay called me up and said, hell, first let me take you out. Let me show you my Austin before we get to your He's always wanted to get to his first. And I said, no, we're going to do my first this time. And, so I took him out to Pootie's. All right, here we go. Pootie's Hilltop. Here's the hill. Live music, girls, and cold beer. Not car commercials. We're talking about good old time Texas two-stepping party action.
Cheers. This is my second beer. It's 10:30 in the morning.
Better pick up the pace.
So the only thing I'm kind of stressing on is this covert car dealership. They want to put some kind of a rusty jalopy on an island.
I can make a couple phone calls for that. I think right now we should concentrate on what we're doing tonight. I mean, there's a ton of bars in town.
Yeah.
I mean, we could head down to the Broken Spoke, cut up the floor.
But we could shoot. Is there an island there or?
There's islands everywhere, man. The lake's down 30 feet, but I'm telling you about Devil's Cove. Last time I was there, we were on a party bars. We all linked up lines of boats. Next thing you know, my buddy went missing. We found him in a porta potty. The boat ran out of gas. We started trying to get back. He wound up at the rodeo over in Bandera, so we show up there, and the son of a bitch is in a shark cage. in the middle of the rodeo. Wants to do a Texas car commercial. He's got to get some Texas in him first.
So what are we eating here?
Well, it's lightly breaded balls, lightly breaded brains, and a nice country basket.
Brains and balls.
So enjoy, sir. This is going to help you the next 48 hours.
Kind of tastes like a combination of chicken and house cat.
Yeah, I'm sure you've had house cat before.
South China, I actually tried house cat.
He's tried me a guy who's eaten a lot of in his day.
There's times I have to remember to step back and kind of enjoy where I am. And I mean, I actually want to do all this stuff. It's fun. But I mean, the deadline is the deadline. So it's just maneuvering and just making him understand that I am appreciative for what he's doing, yet trying to push the show through as well.
Now that I think of it, my buddy RC is the perfect guy for you. I mean, he's totally dialed in with everything. I can send you over to talk to him, and I definitely can get you a junker with RC. He's a good old boy.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal. All right.
Deal. Welcome to Texas, buddy.
What I'm really looking for right now is some kind of a beat-up car.
Perfect candidate.
I don't know how we get on it, but I mean, that'll work. And I'm getting a little bit stressed out. Stupid lake in Texas.
Clay is in Austin, Texas on a mission to find an old truck and an island to put it on for a car dealership's commercial.
So I've come downtown Austin to Casino El Camino, which is on 6th Street. I've got about 40 hours to get this commercial shot, so I'm coming here to see RC. Now, this is the guy that Adam sent me to, and judging by this neighborhood, it's gonna be a little bit different. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm walking into something extremely bizarre. RC?
I'm Ronald Chang.
Ronald Chang.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Welcome to Austin.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
RC runs a Chinese restaurant chain here in town called Chinatown. He's highly connected and knows just about everybody in this town.
I don't know if he's told you what I need or my mission. Have you heard of this Covert car company that's out here?
Yes.
So they have asked me to put a used car, some kind of a beat-up old car, on an island.
He's a little bit of an eccentric, a little bit wild, and a little bit, if you know what I mean.
You know what? I want you to meet one of my friends. Joe Lifko is bringing me my drink, because that's how much I consume.
Stand back, see if I can.
My crazy bartender.
Yeah.
So I mean, basically today, here's my day. Cowballs, drinking, weird Chinese guy lifting beer with his ears, and God knows what's next. So I mean, the great people, very kind-hearted, very gracious, but it does nothing for me at this point. What I'm really looking for right now is some kind of a beat-up car.
When do you need it?
Well, it's about 5:15 right now. How about 7 o'clock?
You call Keith, right?
Absolutely.
We'll call Keith and get it arranged, right? You text him, done. If I'm going to help Clay for this commercial, there's definitely going to be a cost. And what Clay doesn't realize is that I'm going to be the star of the commercial that he's doing, because I'm always the star.
Right?
See you later.
Thank you very much, RC.
Pleasure is mine.
Absolutely.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Thank you very much. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. Wow. Right now, I'm supposed to go meet somebody named Keith. RC certainly was unique and very kind, but again, it's not really helping me meet my goal, and I'm getting a little bit stressed out.
I think I got the perfect candidate.
Wow, you just had this sitting around?
Yeah,
Amazing. What is this?
1964 Datsun.
Cool. So this would be perfect for what I need. We take it for a drive around the block?
Try and get it to run. My fuel pump must have gone out.
Okay. All right. The car looks pretty good. Actually, I think that would probably fit for what we're doing. The problem is it's not starting. So, The best thing for me to do is probably to flatbed it to wherever. I'll flatbed it back to the hotel I'm staying at, which I'm sure they'll appreciate. And then I just have to figure out this whole island portion of it. Hey, is this AAA Austin? Hi, I need a tow. 1505 Treadwell. I don't know, it's between like Jeffrey Dahmer's house and a warehouse. I don't know where it is. We have this Datsun that we found. And supposedly there's some guy named Leaf, somebody who will help us barge this thing down a river. I don't know what this river looks like. I don't know where this island is. I'm in friggin' Texas trying to find an island.
After all these Texas-sized distractions, Clay finds a lake with a bunch of small islands. It's a location practically made to order for this mission. And with less than 10 hours left to pull things together, it's a tremendous break for Clay and his colorful crew.
What's up, buddy?
What is it, the Hannibal Lecter fleet car?
No, man, this is my good times van. This is a good timing man van, man.
I think Jimmy Walker had this in good times.
Dynamite. So are you optimistic about today?
Cautiously optimistic.
There you go.
And this is our boy. Who is this guy?
It's my man Lee. He's the guy that can get done on the lake. Howdy, Lee.
Great, man. Good to see you. Yeah.
Hi, Lee. Clay.
Oh, Clay.
Pleasure. How are you? Thank you for coming today. So how do we get that thing onto this little island?
Well, we're gonna have to put it on my workboat down there.
Truck goes on the boat, and then we go to the island.
How long does that take?
Probably an hour and a half.
So a little bit of a time crunch, but okay. So right now I have about 5 hours until this production team shows up, and that's basically the ad agency that's hired me to fix this. And so at least within the next 3 hours, I need to have some kind of a hold vehicle out of that island, or I just look like a moron, and that's not acceptable.
Is there gonna be a problem, Lee?
You can't have any contaminants. The antifreeze, the oil, you know, if anything went wrong,
Right.
we'd have an environmental thing out here, and we really don't need that.
So basically the EPA doesn't want this out there.
No, not, and I don't want the EPA on me.
Okay, okay.
What do we do, Lee?
We need to find a whole vehicle that has no
Liquids.
liquids
We
in
need
it.
a whole vehicle with no innards. We need a shell of a vehicle, apparently.
Yeah, would have been nice to know.
Sorry about that, guys.
Why is he here?
You asked me to pull some strings.
Does the crew know that there's someone new in this commercial?
No, they don't. Surprise them.
Terrific, that's nice. Supposedly we can't put that vehicle into the lake because it has oil and fluids in it. And what I have to find right now is a junkyard that has a hold vehicle with no fluids in it.
So no beer today, huh?
There'll be beer. I'm going to pour it in your shirt. This is not...
I got it.
What is that right there? Look, there's like a junkyard. There's a cars. What is that right there, right there.
God.
So right now, we actually found a junker truck. It's not really a junker truck because it's a fairly new model Toyota.
It's not as pretty as the other one, if you know what I mean.
No, it doesn't look classic. It just kind of looks plain. But at this point, this is all we have, so let's just go with it. The client's going to show up very shortly, and I don't have any time left.
She ain't pretty, but the funny thing is, I popped my cherry in a flatbed just like this when I was in high school.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
Great to hear. Excellent. Excellent information.
I know it's a little off topic, but man, I'm getting some memories. My pants are starting to shrink.
Okay, well, why don't you go inside and shrink the deal so that I can shrink wrap this
Let me handle it.
shoot.
I got to put it on an island in the middle of Lake Travis for a commercial shoot. I know it's crazy, Hollywood stuff, but I've got to get that truck on a boat onto an island in the next 4 hours. The only thing we need to do is drain all the fluids. Can you handle that?
That's it. That's it.
All right, so drain the fluids and we'll take it from you.
Take it from me.
Give me
How
a
much?
300, 200, whatever.
$200?
That's it.
All right.
We need to drain it, power wash the bar. We need no oil, no fluids anywhere in order to get this on the water.
Yeah.
So,
We have the new truck here that's clean, that's EPA approved, or as I am now saying, LEPA approved. We've got 3 hours until the client shows up, and what that means is Once this gets onto this barge, it's about an hour and a half to get over to the island, down this incredible river.
Way to go, guys.
It's like this little island right here. I don't know how we get on it, but I mean, that'll work, because
It's beautiful.
Clay continues to fight the clock and his budget, but things are coming together on this mission. He has an island, a crew, and the truck is in place. The dealership's counting on Clay to deliver an ad that will get audience interest, bring in buyers, and generate profits. Just as the truck is in place, the director arrives.
Hi, Jared. Nice to
hey,
meet
Jared, how are you?
you. Very good, very good. Man,
Well,
did a great job out here.
I just put cars on islands. I don't build them.
I gotta say though, kind of disappointed in the car a little bit. I thought it was supposed to be a 64 Datsun. It doesn't look as beat up as I thought it would be, man.
The main problem was that because it's an EPA protected area, you can't have a truck out here with any fluids or anything. This had to be steam cleaned and make sure there was no engine in here. So this has been a hassle to get this thing out here today.
I appreciate the hassle, but do you think we could get another vehicle out here, man?
Do you want the car to look older?
Yeah, that can happen.
Give me 5 minutes.
All right.
Like that? Stupid lake in Texas. Ridiculous.
We have a problem. Ronald Chang's on the way in. We've got to grab him, and we're losing daylight. RC.
Why is he here?
You asked me to pull some strings. RC was part of that string pull. I've got to have RC in the shop.
Okay, Adam, what I'm saying is, does the crew know that there's someone new in this commercial?
No, they don't. Surprise them.
Terrific, that's nice. Watch your step here, please.
I mean, Clay, we're in Texas.
Yeah, I know.
People have a certain expectation of, Texas culture.
Yeah.
I don't know, this guy's just not doing it for me. We're not making the hangover here,
Yeah, I know we're not. And again, it's kind of one of those situations where I needed him to get all this put together this quickly. Part of the deal was he had to be in the commercial, so I think we just have to go with it.
Well, I trust you, Clay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Thanks for your understanding.
Yeah. Thanks, Clay.
Okay, my pleasure.
Covert for take one.
I'm now stuck on an island, and it's so much fun than being in the city.
Take 12.
Clay is in Austin, Texas to set up a commercial for a car dealership. So far, Clay has made everything come together against some seemingly insurmountable challenges. But another curveball. Clay's connection, Adam, agreed to let his buddy RC star in the commercial. The ad agency's not happy. Clay's only hope is that RC turns in a stellar performance.
You know what? When you drive a truck like this and you get stuck on an island, but you have to realize, I'm on an island. What do I care? Nobody sees me anyway. You know, when you drive a truck like this and you're stuck on an island, but I'm on an island. I'm on an island. I'm now stuck on an island, and it's so much fun than being in the city.
Take 12.
I have 50 cars, and I'm driving this one, and this is the most fabulous car there is when I can be stuck on an island. What do you think about that?
He's gonna drive me. I'm gonna lose my mind with this guy.
Clay was sure RC's bizarre performance would lose him the client, but it turns out that the director loved the quirkiness of it. As important as it is to be prepared, sometimes luck beats the experience of the point man.
The job's done. I'm happy with it. I think it's good. I think it's a very good result for a very, very short amount of time and a short amount of money, and I'm gonna drink extremely heavily tonight. All right, my man. Thank you very much for everything. It's been a pleasure.
Man. Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. See you soon.
Happy to help.
You know what? In the end, you came through, and thank you. It was an adventure, as always, with you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, killer.
We'll see you
Be
soon,
good,
buddy.
Be good.
Have a good one.
Where am I buying a ticket to? Paris? Paris is nice. All right. I'll see you in 15 hours. Yeah. Bye-bye.